What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cash Flow for Capsuleers with EVE Online. I am Abe, and this is Vinsis Gaming. It's a channel I've got. I'm running through the career agent missions for the sort of the tutorial and the intro to EVE Online. I'm using an alpha character, which is their free-to-play account, so you can sort of see that all of the things that I'm facing or that you are facing in challenge. As far as money and availability of ships and skills are all same things that I'm facing. So I have the same restraints that you do. My main accounts are not super advanced accounts either. I probably have I think my highest account is only like 15 to 16 million skill points, but I enjoy the game. It's really complex and there's a lot of nuance to it. So I think it's worth going through a lot of these missions to just sort of walk you through and talk to you about what I'm doing and ways to think about the game and access it. So this is for stage 9 of 10 for Cash Flow for Capsuleers, which is the military career agent. We're going to read through the quest here. We've come across a narcotics ring that we suspect is helping fund Wolf's operations. Make your way to their warehouse and destroy it. Scattered marbles, that's me. Be ready for a fight too. Alright, destroy the narcotics warehouse and report back to your agent. Got it. The following, I will get a stasis webifier if I pass and this money. Now, as always, we see that we check to see what we're going up against. We're going up against Serpentis, so I've thrown a little bit more of this antimatter kinetic ammo into my hold. I've got this in my bio, which tells me, you know, what damage I should expect to be taking and what damage I should be dealing going up against different factions. And I guess I should mute that tab so that you don't hear that and think that you've got a message in GChat, because you don't. I just did. All right, so we read through the quest. We made sure we had our ammo and we were all squared away. You can tell I've only done the... Alabama, hey. I've only done the industry career agent series of missions, and what you can see here, which is like... I've already done 8 of the 10 military ones. None of the others have been done, and I already have, if I hover over my wallet, you can see I've got just about 3 million in ISK, and in my cargo bay, or in my item hangar, I've got almost 3 million there as well. So doing these missions is lucrative. It also helps your standing quite a bit, so it's worth doing. All right, so let's accept the mission. We'll head on out and see what we come across. Fiance is heading home, and I figure I should acknowledge her instead of ignoring her on chat. So, all right, so let's warp on in. I'm going to close this because I don't think I need to be looking at my mostly empty inventory. And let's see. I'll leave it in the tactical view because I assume we're going to be getting into combat. I've got multiple, basically I just slapped on what defensive abilities and modules I have available to me, and the best ones. I don't have much, so alright, let's turn on that and we'll target what we can. So we're coming in hot. This thing, my guns are these 75mm Gatling rails. They don't have much range on them at all. So I gotta wait until we're pretty close to start that going. And we may be going a little too fast. And this asteroid may actually also be... it may get in the way of our orbit, which the game sets up. So we may be bouncing off of this thing, trying to find a good orbit. But luckily these ships are dying pretty quickly. And we haven't taken almost any damage, which is nice. Some of these ships have loot, which is good, so I'm sure it's just metal scraps, because why give us anything of great value at the intro portion of the game. As you can see, these little uptick things are drones, or at least they usually denote something of a drone as opposed to, well, maybe not a drone, but a Corvette class ship as opposed to a frigate, which is this. Now, they're all labeled right here as frigates, so I guess I could be wrong, but usually those icons that you see on here are indicative of the class of ship that they are. Alright, well, before we get too far away, I am going to go and loot and harvest these ships. I'm going to pause the recording here. I'll pick up right when I finish, because you don't need to watch me salvage, and then we'll go to the next one. The next gate, it looks like there's an acceleration gate here. So I'll see you in just a second. Alright, we're back at it. Finished my salvaging, which didn't really net me much. Maybe it wasn't worth the time. I even looted. I got some metal scraps, iron charge. I still think it's worth doing. That's just me. You can make the decision for yourself, but we're all in here to primarily enjoy the game and make a little money in the game. So if you one maybe leads to an yes, I know, I see you. It's not dinner time. Now go lie down. You play it however you see fit. If you don't think it's worth your time to go and loot and or salvage, then by all means don't do it. So we're heading off to the next area of the mission. Don't forget, we still need to destroy the narcotics warehouse. Ella. Hey, that's enough. Deter the dogs from pretzels and who knows what else. Yep, I know, very exciting. So we got some more of these rookies. Not much bounty on these, so nothing too terribly exciting. Looks like they're still dropping loot though. Let's see, might as well get into starting my salvaging here a little early. I'm already managing 4 targets. Yeah, I know. Not a lot of loot from these things. I'll give them that. And these 3 don't seem real keen on attacking me. I've got this barren asteroid here. I don't see a warehouse though, and I also don't see I don't see a yeah, oh there it is. Where's that? That's tucked in there. Nope. Phone is ringing. I will be back in just a moment. And we're back again. I just finished looting and salvaging, so I'm gonna take off towards these 3 before I head over to the warehouse here. Nothing is terribly threatening right now. None of these are able to really land much damage on me. I'm just getting in. I've got myself orbiting at 4,000 meters, which is a little bit outside of my optimal, but that's generally the recommended amount. Looks like the girls are feeling a little restless. Yeah. So what just happened there is it looks like, it doesn't just look like, every time you kill something, if that's the thing that you're orbiting, your ship will just take off in a straight line when it's done. So to prevent that, and for other reasons, I sometimes will just orbit the 3rd thing that I target, just so that I don't, have to deal with that. Yeah, the dog is agitated right now. So I'm just kind of getting in close with these guys, opening up with my weapons. I'm in a Galente ship. I am Galente, so my skills are sort of geared towards that specific area. It looks like I'm starting to take a little bit of damage, but now that I'm back to orbiting, not too much. So Nothing terribly challenging here. As I've said before, you always want to make sure you, especially on these career agent missions, you want to read the mission text to make sure that you're not missing something key, like them warning you that they're going to blow you up. And I'm tired of getting out of range from this guy, so I'm going to try to get in closer before zipping away to orbit this other ship again. So yeah, nothing too complex going on. This first wave of military missions that they send you on are pretty simplistic. Nothing too terribly concerning or dangerous. That last mission where I bounced off of the station and it hit me for 300 some odd points in one go. That took all of my shields and some of my armor. If I hadn't been running this, I'm not sure, but it might have also taken much more than that. So it's not without its challenges, but it's good to just be aware of what's going on and what you're facing. So I still have the ammo I came in with. I, picked up a little bit. I'm here to destroy this narcotics warehouse, though. So might as well shoot at that. While I salvage things. Yeah, while I've got the warehouse targeted, it looks like it's got a decent amount of hit points. And I'm just shooting at it with what I've got. It feels a little bad to be wasting ammo just shooting at a building, but I don't have any drones on this ship, so I can't just send them out and have them worry about it while I do other things. But I'm whittling away at it slowly. It gives me a way to make useful use, make use of my time while I'm doing that, although it looks like I'm now missing. So that building, even though it's sitting still and it's very large, is apparently hard to hit when your ship is sitting still and it's just far away. So that's unfortunate, but what are you going to do? More metal scraps. Not terribly exciting. So we're almost done with this wave of career agent missions, and I'm thinking I may go to exploration next, just to give like the first three series, or the first 3 career agents a very different look. Because once we get into business, it'll be somewhat similar in some courier work, and when we get into the advanced military career agent missions, those will also be kind of like this, only with a little bit more. They'll be very simple, but with different goals and things. So we're going to get one of these stasis webifiers, and as a result, I guess I should wait until it's done reloading before I open fire with it. We'll be tasked with going out and webbing something. And that's it. Once it's webbed, then we'll be called back. So it's relatively simple stuff, but exploration by itself is very different than industry, which is very different than combat. And those are 3 kind of mainstays of EVE. We did a lot of mining in the original in the industry missions, so it looks like we had to shoot out. Okay, that's, well, I don't want those drugs, so I'm gonna go here. Yeah, mining is another thing that people really get into, and you saw a lot of that in the industry career agent. So, I would think that this will give you a good look at the game overall and what you can do with your time. There are, of course, more creative things and ways to do things. You can scam people. You can spend time in a wormhole, which is just a more difficult area of space to do a lot of the things that you already do. So we got the blue check. We're pretty much wrapped up out here. I salvaged everything. I don't know that it did much for me. It got me 32,000 ISK worth of stuff, which is a pittance. But that's where it is. We'll try to reload our ammo before we dock, just so that we can jump into the final mission fully squared away. Yeah. Take that, drop that in there, drop that in there. Okay. So we'll take our loot, we'll drop it in the item hanger, we'll complete our mission, pick up another 127,000, and that's it for 9 of 10 for the military career agent. We're almost done here, and like I said, we'll be you'll be able to look forward. We'll do exploration next, and that should be new and exciting stuff. So first, before we do that, I will be back with cash flow for Capsuleers 10 of 10, and if you have any questions, by all means hit me up in the comments. I'd love to try to help you. And if I can't answer it succinctly in a message or in a comment, I'll make a video for you. So thanks for watching. Check out the other videos, both on the EVE Online playlist that this video is in, but also throughout the rest of my channel. And check out the website that I've been working on building up for some friends and I about gaming, called errantgamer.com, and that's ERRANTGAMER.com. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next vid.